Matthias Cunha will reportedly take Marcus Rashford's number 10 shirt after agreeing a 5-year contract with Manchester United. The Wolves and Brazil star, 25, is one of Ruben Amorim's top summer targets after enjoying a wonderful season at Molineux. Crystal Palace will keep FA Cup winner Eberechi easy, unless the full price tag is paid. Easy has a complicated valuation based on several factors, and his current cost would be £65 million. Manchester United have reportedly held talks with Brentford forward Brian Mbeumo and could use the money raised from the sale of Alejandro Garnacho to finance a deal. Garnacho is expected to leave Old Trafford this summer, having fallen out of favor with head coach Ruben Amorim. Arsenal sporting director Andrea Berta has a decision to make, as he has been in contact with RB Leipzig over a potential deal for Benjamin Sesko, with Victor Gyökeres also targeted. Chelsea are keeping tabs on Eintracht Frankfurt star Hugo Ekitike ahead of the summer transfer window. The Blues punched their ticket to next season's Champions League after beating Nottingham Forest 1-0 on Sunday at City Ground to seal 4th place in the Premier League table. Cristiano Ronaldo all but confirmed his exit from Al Nassr in a cryptic post on social media. The 40-year-old's contract at the Saudi Arabian side expires this summer. Hello, family of this channel. I have brought you your daily information as usual. If you are new to this channel, subscribe and become a part of the family. Matthias Cunha will reportedly take Marcus Rashford's number 10 shirt after agreeing a 5-year contract with Manchester United. The Wolves and Brazil star, 25, is one of Ruben Amorim's top summer targets after enjoying a wonderful season at Molineux. Cunha struck 17 goals and 6 assists in 36 outings this term. His form arguably saved Wolves from relegation after their miserable start to the campaign. But former Atletico Madrid star Cunha is now set to make the move to Old Trafford, with United finally hoping to kickstart Ruben Amorim's tenure with several big summer signings. The Red Devils' final day win over Aston Villa saw them finish level on points with Wolves. However, Cunha has been keen to make the switch ever since being approached earlier this month. And according to Give Me Sport, he has now agreed a lucrative 5-year deal to move to the Theatre of Dreams. United now hope to finalize the switch by finally approaching Wolves to meet Cunha's £62.5 million release clause. And it has already been decided that the Samba star will take the coveted number 10 jersey, thus spelling the end of the line for Academy hero Rashford. The 27-year-old was frozen out by Amorim before Christmas and eventually secured a winter loan move to Aston Villa. Rashford bagged 2 goals and 4 assists in 14 outings under Unai Emery, with Villa holding an option to buy him for £40 million this summer. However, the Midlands side controversially missed out on a Champions League spot due to their 2-0 defeat at United yesterday. It ironically means they could now decide against a permanent deal for Rashford due to financial constraints, while the player himself may not be keen on the move as he wants to play Champions League football next season. That could leave United struggling to find a bidder for Rashford, who pockets £325,000 a week in wages. Crystal Palace will keep FA Cup winner Easy unless the full price tag is paid. Easy has a complicated valuation based on several factors, and his current cost would be £65 million. That may prove too much for Manchester United and Aston Villa, with insiders revealing the Eagles' plan to stick to their guns. The midfielder, 26, has been on an astonishing scoring run since notching for England in March, with 9 goals in 12 games as his confidence soars. Palace want to buy Brazilian star André Santos from Chelsea in a £20 million deal. Santos, 21, has the flair that boss Oliver Glasner wants in his attacking midfielders and has been a standout on loan at French side Strasbourg. The move to France worked out better than a disastrous spell at Nottingham Forest last season. Palace have regularly taken on Chelsea players and could involve England defender Mark Guehi in the conversation but would prefer a straight cash deal. The Eagles have also been looking at Strasbourg's Dutch striker Emmanuel Omega, but the French club are desperate to keep him. Easy joined Palace back in 2020 from Queen's Park Rangers and quickly rose to prominence. The playmaker has amassed a total of 40 goals and 28 assists in 166 appearances. The England international hasn't slowed down this season with 14 goals and 11 assists in 42 appearances across all competitions. Manchester United have reportedly held talks with Brentford forward Bryan Mbeumo and could use the money raised from the sale of Alejandro Garnacho to finance a deal. Garnacho is expected to leave Old Trafford this summer, having fallen out of favor with head coach Ruben Amorim. United boss told the 20-year-old to find a new club after last week's Europa League final defeat to Spurs in Bilbao. Garnacho had criticized the performance and made it clear that he was furious about being limited to just 20 minutes on the pitch. His brother then added fuel to the fire by suggesting the winger had been thrown under the bus by Amorim. It later emerged that Garnacho and the head coach's relationship had completely broken down. Manchester United allegedly want £60 million for the winger, but club officials are willing to negotiate if a suitable offer arrives. Chelsea and Napoli are among the clubs currently understood to be keen, although Garnacho's representatives expect more interest from Premier League rivals and Saudi Pro League clubs. Should the winger move on, the Red Devils have identified Mbeumo as a target. TalkSport revealed on Monday that Manchester United have already held talks with the Brentford man, who has just 1 year left on his contract and is currently valued at £50 million. Bees manager Thomas Frank recently admitted that Mbeumo could leave this summer amid interest from other clubs. He said, "I can definitely understand the interest in him. There should be interest in him. He is at his best age. He has scored 20 goals. I would like to keep him, but we are a selling club, so if someone comes in with the right price." The proposed sale of Garnacho would account for pure profit, meaning the funds could go directly towards a potential bid for Mbeumo, Manchester World reports. United are already on the verge of signing Matheus Cunha in a £62.5 million transfer from Wolves. The Red Devils are set to trigger the winger's release clause. It has been reported that Cunha has agreed a 5-year deal with the club. Sporting director Andrea Berta has a decision to make, as he has been in contact with RB Leipzig over a potential deal for Benjamin Sesko, with Victor Gyökeres also targeted. Arsenal have reportedly offered Victor Gyökeres a contract until 2030. The Sporting Lisbon forward is one of Europe's most in-demand strikers and tops the Gunners' summer wish list. Transfer guru Nicolo Schira claims Sporting will give the green light to the deal if Arsenal shell out £53 million. RB Leipzig are in contact with Arsenal's sporting director Andrea Berta over a possible deal for Benjamin Sesko. Leipzig need to raise funds after missing out on Champions League football, and Sesko is a likely avenue for the club to receive a big fee. The Bundesliga giants value the striker at around £67 million, but would be willing to accept other payment structures. Reports in Germany state that Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta would prefer the Slovenia international to Victor Gyökeres, who has also been linked with a move to North London this summer. Brighton star Kaoru Mitoma is being targeted by Arsenal ahead of the summer transfer window. According to Sky Germany's Florian Plettenberg, Mitoma has been added to the Gunners' shortlist amid their search for attacking reinforcement. The same source claims Real Madrid star Rodrigo is considered the dream signing for the North Londoners, but a potential deal is currently stalling due to the forward's wage demands. Bayern Munich are also said to be interested in the Japan international. Arsenal are keen on signing Real Madrid star Rodrigo as they look to bolster their attacking options. According to Sky Germany, the Gunners are seriously considering signing the forward to help them win their first Premier League title since 2004. The same source claims the deal for the Brazil international is difficult, but the North Londoners are exploring the options to get it done. It has also been reported that talks have begun behind the scenes as the 24-year-old is thought to be keen on an exit from the Santiago Bernabeu. That is after shock reports claimed Rodrigo has refused to play for Los Blancos after a rift with his teammates. Bombshell reports from Marca claim the winger feels displaced at Madrid. It has been suggested Rodrigo is hoping to be the main man at the Bernabeu. New Real Madrid manager Xabi Alonso is planning to keep spectacular Rodrigo at Santiago Bernabeu amid interest from Arsenal. The Gunners are determined to land a striker during the summer transfer window. The North Londoners, though, are facing competition from rivals Chelsea. Nico Williams is reportedly house hunting in London. The Athletic Bilbao winger has been linked with a move to the Emirates this summer. Reports in Spain suggest the Spanish international has already sounded out property ahead of a blockbuster switch. Williams is high on Arsenal's summer wish list, especially if they move on from Gabriel Martinelli. Chelsea are keeping tabs on Eintracht Frankfurt star Hugo Ekitike ahead of the summer transfer window. The Blues punched their ticket to next season's Champions League after beating Nottingham Forest 1-0 on Sunday at City Ground to seal fourth place in the Premier League table. And the West Londoners' qualification to Europe's elite competition has given them a massive financial boost in terms of PSR flexibility for the summer market. And according to The Independent, the Prem Giants have discussed a move for Ekitike, 22, who is very high on their wish list. Chelsea are actively looking for a striker to spearhead their attack in the Champions League and are strongly considering the French star. However, Enzo Maresca's side will have to splash an astronomical fee, with the forward rated at around 100 million euros, 83.9 million. The center forward shone bright this season with Frankfurt, as he amassed 22 goals and 12 assists in 48 appearances. The France under-21 international joined Frankfurt in 2024 following a loan stint from Paris Saint-Germain last term. Ekitike counts a total of 26 goals and 14 assists in 64 appearances with the Bundesliga outfit. Chelsea, though, are also keeping tabs on other options, such as Sporting Lisbon's Victor Gyökeres and Ipswich Town's Liam Delap. Sunsport revealed the London Giants are very big on Delap and are willing to meet his £30 million release clause. The England under-21 international is also keen on a move to Stamford Bridge. The striker favoring a link-up with Chelsea boss Maresca, who was his academy coach at Manchester City. The club's current recruitment director, Joe Shields, was also instrumental in Delap's move from Derby to Man City's academy in 2019. Cristiano Ronaldo all but confirmed his exit from Al Nassr in a cryptic post on social media. The 40-year-old's contract at the Saudi Arabian side expires this summer, and it appears his time with the Saudi Pro League side is done. As he said on Instagram, "This chapter is over. The story, still being written. Grateful to all." FIFA President Gianni Infantino confirmed last week that Ronaldo is in talks over a move to a club involved in the Club World Cup. The revamped tournament begins on June 14th in the United States. Infantino said, "Ronaldo might play for one of the teams as well at the Club World Cup. There are discussions with some clubs, so if any club is watching and is interested in hiring Ronaldo for the Club World Cup, who knows? Who knows?" CR7 has been linked with a switch to an unnamed Brazilian team heading to the US this summer. Palmeiras, Flamengo, Fluminense, and Botafogo are the four sides from the nation in the expanded 32-team event. Signing for Palmeiras would set up a clash against Lionel Messi's Inter Miami in Group A. Though joining forces with Messi is also not off the table, as Infantino replied, "Maybe, it could be," when pressed on Ronaldo's next destination. The Manchester United and Real Madrid legend penned a £164 million a year contract with Al Nassr in 2023. He has played 105 games and scored 93 goals for the Riyadh-based side. Though he never won the Saudi Pro League title, and his only trophy in the Middle East came via the Arab Club Champions Cup. Ronaldo did, however, pick up his second successive Saudi Golden Boot, scoring 25 league goals this season as Al Nassr finished third in the table.